in your garden. The Asclepias, this is a butterfly bouquet live plant. Now what you're gonna get is you're gonna get 4 pieces here, and these are basically the food for the monarch butterflies. That image that you saw on the screen, you know, those really big, beautiful butterflies that everybody loves to see. But now this Asclepias plant is bred to be more beautiful, more hardy, not as leggy. And today we have it for you for 3 payments of $6 and change. It's less than $5 a plant.
Yes.
Now already for the season, 24,000 have already been ordered. Today we have it for you, but we don't have a ton more to go around. And 94981 is your item number. There's the monarch butterfly.
There's the monarch, yes.
Yeah.
You know, Alberti, I want to start off by saying thank you to those who have already placed their orders for this plant. And if you're sitting and you're wondering what is Asclepias, you might otherwise know it as milkweed. And like Alberti said, this is the most important plant that my family and I, we bring to QVC every year because it is the only plant in the world that the monarch butterfly, when she's flying around, she'll find this in our gardens, on our decks, in our patios, then she'll lay her eggs on the underside of these leaves. And when those eggs hatch into a caterpillar, this is the only plant that the monarch caterpillar will eat in the world. You know, for various reasons, whether it's, you know, chemical use or just construction, native Asclepias, there's almost none of it left. So the monarch butterfly population doesn't have its food source and is now considered an endangered species. So by planting this, you know, in your garden beds, in your containers, you are taking action and doing your part in literally saving the monarch butterfly.
And by the way, not just the monarch butterflies, but other pollinators come to the Asclepias as well.
Absolutely right, yes.
So it'll be better for all of your other flowers. If you are doing a vegetable garden, it's great for the vegetable garden to plant these by the vegetable garden as well. $6 and change gets them home. I want to talk about the colors, right? Because all of these colors, this is why this Asclepias is better than traditional.
Absolutely right. So this has been bred to be beautiful in our garden. So you're going to beautify your spaces while also, you know, doing a good deed. So you'll see orange, yellow, pink, and a very hard to find white. This is my 8th season at QVC, and I've never been able to present all 4 colors together. So this collection is the most beautiful and colorful, and I want to show you what it is we're sending. These are already growing plants. These are not bare roots. You are going to have flowers this very first summer. Monarch butterflies right away. She's like, the monarch butterfly is so smart. She will have like these special goggles on, and when she's flying around, she will find your home and lay her eggs, and that is what this plant is all about. It's so fun to be able to share that experience with your kids or your nieces and nephews, you know, to go out and see the little caterpillars, and then maybe you bring them inside and watch them hatch into the butterfly through the chrysalis, and then you release them back into Mother Nature.
You know, when I look at this flower, I remember when I was a kid, my father and 4 of his brothers bought a farm in upstate New York where we would go every single weekend, because we lived in Manhattan. We'd go every single weekend.
Awesome.
And these flowers grew wild everywhere.
I believe it,
right?
yes.
Because it was a farm,
it's native,
right? But it was also like on a farm, and I'm sure like the farmers before
seeds
them.
And everything, right.
Yeah. You don't see them anymore.
That's right.
Here, we're giving you the opportunity to plant them, but a beautiful variety. And one that, by the way, is a perennial. You plant it once and it comes back year after year. And 94981 is your item number. You get 4 of them, so you can plant them in a border, maybe right around your garden.
That's right.
The monarch butterflies, you'll not only enjoy seeing them, but I think you'll feel really good knowing that you're saving them.
Yes,
and I know
absolutely.
that we're showing you like all these beautiful images, but I know Sandra Bennett actually did a video.
She did.
And I would love to show everyone this video because it's quite fascinating.
Awesome.
Take a look at this. This is an actual video of Sandra's backyard.
Yes, so she grew this Asclepias with her family, and her husband made this video. They fed the caterpillars the leaves, and they watched it go into the chrysalis, emerge the beautiful, glorious monarch butterfly, and then they released them back into nature. And she got to share that experience with her husband and her 2 daughters, and it really is, it brings me so much joy, not only because, you know, like you said, they're saving the monarch, but that's a beautiful sentiment and story to share with your family.
Oh my, yes. And you know what? It's important, right? It's important. Without the monarch butterflies, without our pollinators,
there's no food.
There's no food.
That's right, as simple as that.
And so this is something that is very, very important. Pick up multiple sets.
Oh, yes.
You know, we've already sold well over 24,000 sets this season. In this show, it's very, very popular. I've got 700 people picking this up right now.
Wow.
And many of you are picking up more than one set. And remember, it's a set of 4 for $19.98. The whole show is $19.98. That means that you can pick up this collection, the daylily collection, the begonias, the way that we started the show with the petunias. But this is going to ensure that all of those other purchases are going to be that much more beautiful because this brings the pollinators.
You're totally right, Alberti. This is going to bring not only the monarch, which is, you know, this is their food source, this is their home. It's going to bring your swallowtails and your bumblebees and your hummingbirds. But, you know, what is so special about this collection is anyone in North America can grow it. It's native to North America, so it can take temperatures, you know, down to like -40. So even if you live as far north as almost the Canadian border. So I love to say every garden should be growing this collection.
So do I plant this in full sun, part sun?
Yes, the more sun the better, at least a half day, but I would say a full day is best. And because it is native, you know, by year 2, it's pretty much self-sufficient. Mother Nature's going to take care of it as far as watering. It's a very durable plant, and it's just going to bring such beautiful color to, you know, your patios, your decks. I love the idea, especially at this price. Do a build to, ship to, send it to your nieces and nephews who live on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy that beautiful story and be able to enjoy the monarch butterfly.
And also let them learn something too, right? I'll never forget when I was a kid, you know, I grew up in New York City, and I still remember when my mother took beans and put them on a wet piece of paper,
and
then we watched them sprout.
That's awesome.
From a New York City apartment, right? From the living room window. Here, you now have the opportunity to not only grow something beautiful with your family, but also to help to, you know, keep this species of monarch butterflies alive.
That's right.
Now over 1,000 people are picking this up, and 94981 is your item number. Get this home at $19.98. And I want to remind you that this, with the potting soil and everything else in our show, is just $19.98 today.
Last chance plants. Season's almost over.
It's true. It's true, right? It is coming to an end. Actually, it's time to plant.
That's right.
All right, so listen, everybody.